Hello, this is Mitch Tarr, President and founder of ZinMarketing.com, and today we are going to take a look at a transactional email sent out by Amazon, one of the top e-commerce and marketing companies in the world. However, in this case, somebody was not paying attention. I have to say that this is probably one of the worst emails I have ever received, and as of this moment, it is the worst email I've ever received. So I don't even have to think about it after reading thousands and thousands of messages. This one just takes the cake. So I'm going to take you through it step by step so that you don't make a mistake like these on your types of messages, and more importantly, so that you don't try and copy what a big company does. Just because a large organization does their email in a particular way doesn't mean that either A, it works the best, or B, that you should do it. So let's just take a look. This is the email that I received, and I started to read it. I put it here in kind of a larger format in case you are able to see this on your screen. If not, I'll point out the things that and what it says and why they're good or not so good. So the very first thing that I wanted you to know, this entire message is just simply to tell me I got a $1 credit, a $1 promotional credit. So it's not something that's really exciting in the scheme of things. But I got the message, and the very first thing I noticed, the subject line is not too bad. It says your Amazon.com promotional credit. So there's a little bit of curiosity there. I didn't know I was getting a promotional credit. Maybe it's something really good. I don't know at this point. I've got to go take a look. So now I'm in the email message, and the first thing I see is this banner across the top. I think it's okay to have the Amazon.com logo there. Branding is good, although I know it's from Amazon. But the very first thing it shows me is a view cart, wish list, your account, and help bar. Now, that starts me to thinking right away, this is something different than a promotional credit. Maybe this is some shopping, or maybe even this is a piece of spam. Maybe this is something that someone has copied in their phishing email or phishing Amazon and trying to make it something different than it is. Maybe this isn't even Amazon at all. So right now I'm a little confused. I'm not quite sure what it is. As I read through the message, this very first paragraph does a couple of things. It says, thank you for purchasing from Amazon.com. Okay, fair enough. And then it gives me a recent order. It says your recent order, and it has a 17-digit number, which I can't connect or reference to anything. I don't know if I bought something, watched a video, downloaded some music, did something with my Amazon Prime account, did something with my Amazon Associates account. I have no idea what this is. So right away I'm confused because I don't know what it is. And then the next thing that happens underneath this promotional details, I'm starting to get a hint that it's a promotion. It says additional information on this offer can be found here, and it sends me off out of the email right away. So at the very beginning, basically it's sending me confusion. I'm not quite sure what it is we're doing or what it is all about. Now, without having to read the whole thing, it's a $1 credit. I got a $1 credit that I can use in my Amazon account. But this entire middle block where all of the copy is jammed together there without spaces, and you know, best practices, I like to have not more than 3 sentences in a paragraph in an email to make it easier to read. This looks like a big block of text, and honestly, when you read it, it's just plain confusing. And here's a little sample of a piece of copy in the text, which it doesn't even need to be there. But if you see that copy on the right, that takes up an entire 2 lines in the sentence, and essentially, you know, tells me how to redeem my coupon. And it's complicated. It's not simple. Typically, if someone wants you to redeem a coupon, you say click here to redeem the coupon, and you'll go there and figure it out. What's interesting about this, there are 9 links in this message. 3 of them are terms and conditions. 3 of them are quite simply Amazon.com, and 3 of them are what I would call the call to action or the purpose of this email. However, they go to 3 different places, and only one of them mentions the promotional credit. The other 2 don't mention the promotional credit at all. So this doesn't even make it easy for me to get my $1 promotional credit. And these are the 3 different links that take me to 3 different places. At the very bottom here, something else that this email has, it basically says, please note this is an email message, please note this email message was sent from a notification only address that does not accept incoming email. please do not reply to this message. You've heard me talk about this before, but the do not reply to this message is really a bad use of email technology. Maybe there's a different way that they could notify you, because if you did have a question, you did want to respond, you did want to engage with Amazon in some way that would reflect on their customer service, this closes the door on that. This doesn't make it possible for you. If you're sending any messages that are marketing related or promotional related, you want people to reply to your message so that whatever question or obstacle they have to doing what you want them to do is easy for them to get addressed, easy for you to handle. And then you're more likely to get what you want. So let's just go through and kind of summarize what you can do to not make an email as atrocious as this, or as bad as this one. Before you write your email, have a clear purpose in mind. Is this a customer loyalty message? They want me to feel favorable towards Amazon. Is this a purchase message? They want me to buy something, either an album or a song. Is this a try a new service type of message? They want me to get involved in the music side and use their music service. Before you create something like this, you really have to know why you are sending it. And then when you do write it, you have to be clear what it's all about. Like I said at the beginning, I had to read this literally a couple of times to discover I had a $1 promotional credit waiting for me. You can make your email pretty short. First thing, here's your $1 promotional credit. Second thing, how did I get it? You bought something from us. Third question, how do I use it? Click here to use it. That's really all this email has to say. And it doesn't take very much text to say that. And ideally, you'd like to have a single call to action, not 2, 3, or 4 different ones. If you are able to take people through the email message and it's clear, you're explaining what's in it for the reader, why they should click on the link, then you want to just have one single clear link to take people out of the email message onto your website. And you can make this a button that says, a blue button that says click here. You can make it a text link that says click here. You can make it something even more powerful, like redeem your $1 credit now, and make that a clickable link. But don't have 3 or 4 different places where you're trying to send people. And really the simple thing is you start with the end in mind and work your way backwards before you start writing this message and making it really complicated and confusing. So if there's any one thing that you can do, just don't copy what you see big companies doing. It's not always a good practice, and you don't know what's behind it. They might be testing something. There might be somebody asleep at the wheel and definitely not monitoring email messages like this one, or it might be just a bad practice because they don't know any better. So being big doesn't necessarily mean you're really good at email marketing. If you'd like to see how we do these things, or we help our customers do this all day long, go to ZinMarketing.com/help, or if you'd like to learn how to do it yourself, go to nospamemailmarketing.com, and there's a great training program there for you. Thanks very much for listening. I hope you found this helpful, and we will talk to you next time.